Hello again, Struck. Welcome back to my channel and my stream, where today I've decided to try a game that has been in early access for 2 years and just recently at the end of July launched as a fully released title. And this is Anvil. Semi-top down, maybe dare to say it's isometric alien shooter style of a game. By that I mean action roguelite. Again, isometric shooter where you have different characters, where during the runs you keep finding upgrades and stuff like that. But there is permanent progression. That's why the action roguelite tag, because as you do missions, as you do stuff, even if you fail, eventually whenever you fail, you would have earned some rewards that you can later spend. Back in the day, 2 years ago, I played the demo. I was like, okay, this game has promise. Let's see how it is when it launches. And again, 2 years later, now the game has launched. It actually has some ray tracing stuff, but I'm not sure if I should use it now. I'll try first to see how it runs without it, and then I'll check how it runs with it. Why maybe? Back. Okay, there we go. So here I am at the game's what should I say? The game's lobby, game's headquarters of where stuff would happen, where your characters are, and where you are before missions, before you go and do stuff. And here is where you have your characters as well, where you have your heroes. You would be unlocking heroes eventually. You would be earning points. I'm not sure what it's called, but we'll see in a moment what it's called. There's some seasonal stuff, seasonal rewards, and ranks and stuff. Season reward rank. The season reward rank will rise according to your total VP amount, and VPs can be acquired repeatedly. Okay, so VP is what it's called, but what is VP short for? Victory points? Maybe. Relic search points, combat performance points, and character bonus points all together add up for VP. And you could keep endlessly earning this as you keep playing.
VP and contribute to humanity.
First reward is 1,000 crons, which you use to purchase breakers, toy workers, and skins, among other stuff. There are how many ranks of the season? 100 maybe? 100 ranks of the season. If I'm not mistaken, this is for... I need to clear one camp first.
All information related to Anvil functions are recorded in the database. It also contains information on most artifacts obtained on the galaxy. Don't be surprised.
So relics.
I am a competent AI.
We don't have much of those unlocked right now. You've got relics, you've got weapons, you've got skill upgrades, and some characters are better used with some weapons because they have better synergies there. As I play and explore stuff, we'll learn more. So this one is also not available yet, and this one is also not available yet. The only thing that's available right now is to just go and do my tutorials, my first mission. This is definitely changed a lot since the last time I played it in the demo.
Don't worry. Even if a breaker
So there's
is
practice
destroyed,
mode
it
PvP,
can
which
be
is very new.
replicated.
Very new thing, the PvP. There's Galaxy and then there's Season Challenge. I wouldn't trust the PvP too much because anyone can play offline and cheat in this game, which means PvP would be a shit show, considering you can take your PvE characters, you can take your cheated characters and bring them into PvP. So if you're interested in playing this game for the PvP, forget about it. Because even one cheater in PvP would be more than enough to ruin it. And I don't know even how it balances stuff out, but it's a 1v1 battle. So yeah, forget about that. But you could have fun with friends if you could try and directly duo your friends rather than randoms. Right now, I think the only thing I can do is practice mode as a tutorial.
Eliminate enemies to acquire coin energy. Vaults are black boxes, so they should be easy to...
Just a moment, let me check. I want to monitor the FPS. I cannot. Let me switch FPS monitor. FPS monitor. Moment. Once it's switched on, we'll have no problem. See, this is very bad FPS. I don't even have ray tracing on. So if that's their idea of balanced game, they fucked up big time. Not balanced, but optimized. This is far from optimized. I'm playing with the second best graphics card in the world right now. 7900 XTX. Only 4090 is better than that. In some cases 4080. But yeah. And I don't even have ray tracing switched on. Ray tracing, if you check here, this is off, this is on. So I've switched off ray tracing. Playing on 1080 fucking p. I even have VSync, but the game doesn't even run my limit of 75 FPS. I guess it's trying to VSync at 60 for whatever reason, but in any case, this is not what you want to see as performance. Let's see, maybe full screen would be better. But FPS was dropping down to 40 something, 30 something, which is not what you want to see. And that's 2 years after early access started.
You found a skill upgrade device. You may choose your desired skill upgrade from the list. Would you like to know more?
Gumchi, was that James? I think that was James. Yeah, it must be James. How's it going, James? How's it in Israel right now? Unless I mistook you for someone else, but this is such a unique nickname, it's gonna be hard to mistake it. It's been a while since I last played this in the demo 2 years ago. I forgot what I was even supposed to do other than kill stuff. Wait, I have my... I have my... my ultimate. Q. And what does E do? A mine? E is the mine. And then I have melee. With my... I have also manual reload. What about this thing here? The game was showing me exclamation point here, but I already picked up what's here. You're saying everything is good, and yes, it's you. Good to know, I didn't forget about that. You're moving to new house soon. So you're on your mobile net. Yeah, moving is something that I don't like it, but I had to do it as well. I'm in a new apartment and it's just me here, so I'm no longer living in the same place where my brother and his wife are living. But my brother has a kid, a baby, like 7 months old baby or something. So it's good that I moved to just make sure that eventually when it grows up, it could use the room I used to stay in. Not going with Wayfinder. It's fucking bullshit pay to win overhyped game with XP boosters and being able to buy epic Kairos and stuff with real money. And in general, a bunch of stuff you could buy to save yourself time. And there isn't a bigger win than saving time. Because time is the only thing in life you can never get back. And this botched launch with Wayfinder yesterday, I refunded it. I fucking refunded it. 4 hours. Even Wosen, not Wosen early access, Wosen full launch wasn't as bad as the early access of Wayfinder. And yeah, it's fucking Digital Extremes as the publisher should have told people to expect the same monetization and bullshit predatory monetization as Warframe. Even though Digital Extremes are not the developers. And it sucks because I was a big fan of the studio who made Wayfinder. I liked their previous 2 games. I loved the League of Legends story Ruined King, and I loved Darksiders Genesis. Well, now I guess even studios you love can disappoint you. Eventually. Actually, yeah, Wosen, even the endgame of Wosen was better than Diablo 4. Wosen on launch endgame before they ruined it and made it even. Wosen endgame was bad, but not as bad as Diablo 4. Wosen endgame got even worse as they kept increasing the power creep and the item scores, and currently, if I'm not mistaken, it's endless. But yeah. Diablo 4 was the biggest disappointment in the past 2 decades I have had as a game. In the past 20 years, even before that, since my Sega Mega Drive days and Sega Saturn days, I haven't been more disappointed by a game than Diablo 4. It broke a lot of records, this one including. Overhyped, overmarketed.
Your shield has been destroyed. Avoid incoming attacks to regenerate your shield.
But yeah, the FPS suddenly normalized. Let's try switching ray tracing on. I wanna see how much the FPS would change if I switch ray tracing on without the upscaling. Okay, GPU suddenly went from pulling 90 watts to pulling 256 watts. Problem is I haven't repasted my card, and I read that my card would need repasting to sort some temperature issues because power core messed up with the cooling paste application. You're not disappointed in Diablo because it's what you thought it's going to be. Well, you must have had very, very low expectations. When it comes to cash shop, it was exactly as I expected. Nothing annoying. But when it came to endgame, I thought they would save up something for Season 1. I thought they cut off a whole new endgame mode just to release it as Season 1. But then when Season 1 pretty much barely did anything other than a bunch of corrupted mobs here and there, and Rot's malignant tunnels. That was pretty much it, I mean. And the balancing, they fucked up so bad that right now the game feels worse than it was at launch. I tried returning to Diablo 4 2 days ago, and I could barely last. I didn't finish my second nightmare dungeon. That's how bad it was. I died to fucking trash mobs. Here 38 nightmare dungeon with my level 82 necromancer with blood lance build. Trash mobs, the regular little ghosts with their bows, with their basic bow attacks, were killing me because my cooldowns were fucked up and the damage reduction was nerfed to oblivion. So it's more of the developers making one bad balance decision after another. Instead of nerfing damage reduction, they should have boosted it. Because what happens when you boost damage reduction, when you double what you get per affix? People won't need as many affixes in the same item. That means instead of having 3 types of damage reduction in your leg armor, you would be fine with 1 or 2. And you could just spread it out, spread it around. You wouldn't need to stack as much affixes and sacrifice as much affixes for damage reduction. Now they made it even worse. Now if you needed 5 or 6 total affixes of damage reduction, currently you probably need even more to survive. Nightmare dungeons in the 30s and above. It's just fucking bad in so many ways. But what did I don't know why I was expecting the people who made Diablo 3, which in 10 years couldn't become a playable game for me, enjoyable game for me. I'm not sure why I was expecting that they would make a game better than Diablo 3 in terms of balance and stuff. There's many ways where Diablo 3 is actually better than 4. And you would be thinking, okay, they would learn and they would bring the good stuff that made Diablo 3 enjoyable to some people into 4, but they didn't. Press and hold. Huh. And the thing is that the people who were going to make Diablo for a good game were fired because of the sex scandals or quit. There were a lot of people who quit or fired in the past couple of years from Blizzard Diablo teams. And changes of management, changes of direction and stuff. I mean, the director of the game director, Wiz Bariga, either got fired. I think he got fired for the sex scandals in Blizzard. And if the director changes and you get someone like Joe Shelley, who used to be a Diablo 3 developer, picking up and doing things his way, or what he believes his way, I guess. The game suffers. The game suffered mostly from that thing, from the changes of management, from changes of staff, and people having to pick up where someone else left off. There are a lot of things they can do to improve it, but even if they do, many people won't trust them to go back to the game.
Your shield has been destroyed.
Titan Quest 2 and Grim Dawn 2, I'll be looking forward to those. Path of Exile 2, I'm not looking forward to it one bit. Because it's still gonna have the same shitty predatory monetization and pay-to-win trading. Because in Path of Exile currently you can buy the best gear week 1. Week 1 of the season you can go and buy the best gear for real money. Unless you're playing so self-found or whatever league. Diablo 3, the latest Diablo 3 season would have a focus on the SSF, on the soul self-found. And will be balanced with 800 Paragon points maximum, but 200 per attribute that you can spend. So Diablo 3's latest season would be more fun than Diablo 4's first season. And people who own the game, I might recommend to try it. Maybe they might like it with those soul balances. With that focus on the soul play. Let's see.
Your shield has been destroyed. Avoid incoming attacks to regenerate your shield.
So even with ray tracing, this game is not so bad. And my GPU is not pulling too much, 200 watts. So it doubled in terms of power consumption. Between 180 and 250 is what it's pulling. And when I disable the ray tracing, I'm not even seeing the difference between ray tracing, honestly. Oh yeah, now I see the difference. Subtle, but noticeable. Still, not worth the performance hit in my opinion. And now I'm pulling twice as less power. And it's summer, I'd rather pull as little power as possible. Because no AC is tough. Oh, I can shoot down projectiles with my melee attack.
The enemy dropped an item. Let's collect it.
We need walls and effects out to Why FPS so low? Because I'm limiting the FPS. I don't need higher FPS if my monitor doesn't support it. My monitor supports 75 Hz. My other monitor is 60 Hz ultra wide. This one is 60 Hz regular wide, 75 Hz regular wide, and it's a 1080p monitor. I don't have money for better monitor, so I don't need to run better FPS. I mean, I could remove the FPS limiter, but I need to go in the drivers, because even if I remove vertical sync, I think the drivers are forcing VSync because I set them that way. But the game is badly optimized as well, because I was getting 40 FPS at the beginning. Let's see how much it would improve. Let's see how much FPS I can get. But I can tell you the FPS is definitely badly optimized. Let's see, 130-40 is probably what I'll get at 1080p with 7900 XTX and 3700X CPU. I know the CPU is bottlenecking me. See, I didn't even get more than 120. But I don't need 120. 75 is so I can handle with my monitor, so that's that. But yeah, VSync, I'd rather keep the VSync. I was just checking. I'll remove that FPS monitor very soon. I was just checking how it performs. At the beginning, it was showing me 40 something, the very first few seconds of the level. I guess later it stabilized. Maybe it walled you in before it has actually loaded all the stuff that needs loading. Let me switch off the FPS monitor, we no longer need it. I only do it for the beginning. This, by the way, used to be a mobile game, and then they decided let's improve this mobile game and make it a PC game, expand it, make it better, bigger. But this game originated as an idea from a mobile game this company made some time ago. Yeah, Torchlight as the franchise was good, but Frontiers, first of all, Frontiers got renamed to 3. That's no problem. They decided not to go the Diablo 4 MMO light route, because it would have been more difficult for a small team to handle, and decided to go a regular co-op Torchlight 3, because people wanted 3, they didn't want Frontiers. But then the problem that Zynga bought Extra, and then they had to leave and stop working on 3. And the problem is the final patch of Torchlight 3 broke it in so many ways that it literally, like the literal description of unplayable. My inventory, if you imagine an inventory, all of the slots got fucked up. I couldn't use my inventory. I couldn't loot items. I couldn't change my skills. So I had to play offline because the online mode got broken so badly that it was unusable in many ways. That's what broke it. That final patch, and since there won't be any new patches to fix those bugs that came with the last Torchlight 3, then the mobile game was developed by a studio called XD Games. The people who made Tap Tap, the mobile game store Tap Tap, that studio is behind it, that company, XD Games. That has nothing to do with the original Torchlight, with the original developers. It doesn't feel like a Torchlight game. So Infinite tried to pay David Brevik some money to try and advertise the game, to say it's good, you should go and play it, blah blah blah. But even David Brevik isn't enough to make people play Torchlight Infinite, because it's not a Torchlight game. It doesn't even look like a Torchlight game. It doesn't have that fantasy, medieval fantasy feeling. It feels more like a sci-fi Fortnite user interface game. Hellgate London was amazing for its time. If someone remakes it properly on a good engine, with reworked, modernized systems, because a lot of the stuff in Hellgate London right now would feel bad as a game design decision, because you've seen people doing it better. That means you should do it better in 2023. Hellgate London wasn't an MMO. MMO is the wrong word to describe it. It was an online game, multiplayer online game, but it wasn't massively multiplayer online. It wasn't something like World of Warcraft or Ion or Lineage and stuff like that. Diablo, it's just as MMO as Diablo 4 is, and Diablo 4 and Path of Exile, I wouldn't call those MMOs. I would remove the first M. MMO Lite, yes. MO. Multiplayer online. Guild Wars 1, yeah. Guild Wars 1 was also, in my opinion, MMO Lite. Guild Wars 2, MMO. Proper, full scale. So I can refresh this, but I don't have the coins, so it's pointless to refresh this. I think now is a boss fight. If I remember correctly, at this point the game gives you a boss fight.
The same skill reduces the skill's cooldown. You can use awesome skills over and over again.
Can I finish the boss fight? But yeah, Hellgate, if someone does a proper remake, not just a remaster, but an actual remake, it would be perfect, because it has a very good setting, very good premise, if that's the right word. Oh shit, I didn't notice that he's shooting some stuff. Bullet hell. Where is it? I don't see it. This didn't even hit it. Oh shit. Oh. I'm gonna die soon if I don't get some shield recharging.
Your shield has been destroyed. Avoid incoming attacks to regenerate your shield.
Okay, it's almost dead. I need to get it. I need to kill it. Got it.
Subjugation, Master. Initiating anvil return process.
Is there anything else to pick up? Probably not. Okay, and this was my first tutorial run. Again, this is a roguelite game, so you have permanent progression as you earn certain things. There is also seasonal stuff, but don't be debated into getting this game for the PvP, because there will be people that can cheat in this game, considering they have that offline mode. So mode.
The first time is not easy for anyone. However, Master, you are different. Collect VP and contribute to humanity.
This one. Now I've unlocked the data and the breakers. No, the data was unlocked before the breakers wasn't. So we've unlocked breakers, which means we can get access to and unlock new character classes to play. And they all have their uniqueness.
A breaker is a suit used to explore vaults. Newest breakers are available according to your combat preferences. Choose your preferred breaker.
And man, all those are locked. Why? Let me check why they are locked. Special relic replication through exploration will let you equip that relic. Also, I need to replicate the relics as I do stuff. Wayfinder have mostly negative. Well, yesterday people were review bombing. I'm not gonna review bomb a game because it's silly. But the other thing that was happening, the developers were encouraging people who were doing the opposite of review bombing, giving a positive review to a game they haven't even played, which is super silly. It's just as bad as review bombing. Whether it's a negative or a positive, one should never review a game if they haven't played it, if they've spent a bunch of time on the loading screen. Even if they've seen other people play it, it's still a bad thing to do. But yeah, this is silly. Sure, it has shitty XP boosters. It allows you to pay money to progress faster, which is the definition of pay to win to me. If you can save time by paying money and progress faster than someone else, that's an unfair advantage. And that's predatory monetization, because there would always be people that would want to pay money to reach a goal, whatever that goal could be, faster than others. But again, that's no reason to review bomb before you've actually tried it, regardless whether it's a positive or negative. Starfield, it's not just about Sony fans. I don't like exclusive. Be it Xbox or Sony exclusive, I don't like exclusive. I don't think an exclusive game deserves to be a game of the year. If your game is doing an exclusive like Zelda, Spider-Man, God of War, no matter how good it is, it doesn't deserve to be a game of the year. If your game is like Baldur's Gate, where it will be eventually on Xbox when they sort the split screen problems, it's coming to PlayStation next month, It's coming. It's already on PC and it has been since early access. That's definitely a game that deserves Game of the Year. It doesn't have a bullshit exclusivity deals for greed. It has spent the money earned from early access in the um, most what should I say, reasonable way. They definitely didn't greed
on
out and
standby.
just make the bare minimum content. They made as much content as they could with the money that early access gave them for 2 years of Baldur's Gate 3 early access. Starfield is coming to PC and Xbox. It's a Microsoft game, the Bethesda Microsoft game. Game of the Year is definitely bullshit. It's whoever paid the most money to that guy, Jeff, whatever his name was, the guy with the weird voice that sounds like a commentator from a sports show. Starfield would not be MMO. It's gonna have a lot of planets. Some planets would be very small. Other planets would be minor. But yeah, more like a Fallout in space. How do I unlock stuff? Oh, with crafting material. Okay, so there is crafting. Skin stuff. But I liked old Bethesda games. New Bethesda games have been disappointing to the point I won't even bother trying them after seeing videos. That's how bad. Even if a video is more than enough to tell me I don't want it, then I understand it. I don't want lightning though. Who should I play? 10% more VP when playing with a bonus character. Maximum HP and attack power. Should I chase the bonus? Oh, and you can unlock with 5,000 VP. That's good. Let's play with Rush. There's a lot of stuff to unlock, which is pretty good. I've got the basic skills, I haven't upgraded them, I don't have the points, that's understandable. For weapons, I've only got this one unlocked, and I guess this one. How do I equip? This I think is cosmetic. Yeah, this is the cosmetic stuff. So the skin is just skin. It doesn't affect your stats. It is, as it says, just a skin.
Connecting breaker system.
Let's play with Big Boy, the fatty. We still don't have access to toy workers or upgrades, but let's do my second run. By the way, what was under operate? Oh yeah, it was this thing.
To humanity.
You're saying shooting aspect is not the best, but the world itself is why you like it. Are you talking about Starfield? Did you try Starfield as a demo? Oh, you're talking about Fallout 76 in the correct state. Well, I'm not a Fallout fan.
Now,
I used to be an Elder Scrolls fan, but the last Elder Scrolls game I liked was Morrowind. Starting with Skyrim and onwards, I didn't like the franchise. Skyrim was bad for me. Many people loved it, especially with mods, but for me, maybe Oblivion was kind of acceptable. But it was nothing like the good old Morrowind sandbox experience kind of I could have. So Oblivion kind of okay, but not what I liked. Skyrim even worse. And after that, Elder Scrolls Online, awful. It was like a Guild Wars 2 copy, but a bad one at that. Your game of the year. Wait, Disney Dreamlight was not from this year, it's from last year. Elder Scrolls Online is a reskinned Guild Wars 2. I'd rather play Guild Wars 2 if I want to play Elder Scrolls Online. It's a Guild Wars 2 in the Elder Scrolls universe, which is not a bad thing if you want the Elder Scrolls universe lore and world. But if you want to buy it for the mechanics, for the systems, it's better to just go Guild Wars 2. In fact, some of their maps look like copy-pastes of Guild Wars 2. Yeah, but end of last year still counts technically as last year, because they do the if I'm not mistaken, they do the awards show around the end of the year. They do the Game of the Year award show and stuff like that. Oscars, Game of the Year, and any other rewards. They try to take a period starting from January to December, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it was in the past 12 months, so it still counts as the past year. You like the gear system better than Guild Wars 2? I mean, it's been a very long time since I last played Guild Wars 2, so I can't compare current Guild Wars 2 with what was in Elder Scrolls Online. In Elder Scrolls Online, I quit before I even reached max level. I was 1 or 2 levels away from max level. But it was getting boring, especially the balancing, especially the PvP. Especially the copy-paste of the World v World stuff. Yeah, stuff that's in early access doesn't count. Like Baldur's Gate wasn't being counted in 2 years ago, but now, this year that it actually launched.
Connecting to Team Network.
Let's
Let's
just go solo. I'm not gonna wait for randoms. Tomorrow I'll be playing a very interesting indie game called Angard. I checked a video of Angard and I was like, oh wow, this looks actually better than the majority of AAA games I have recently seen. Oh, I'm not a big fan of this character. It's gonna be very difficult to survive with such a character. It doesn't have dash. It doesn't have base ranged attack.
Upgrading the same skill reduces the skill's cooldown. You can use awesome skills over and over again.
I probably won't be able to finish this run with this character. But I'll get extra bonus rewards, so it's just gonna be for the farming this run. I wish there was a pause, but it's not pausing. Where do I go? I wish this character was a little faster when not fighting. It would be okay to be slow during combat, that's fine for balance. But at least move faster out of combat.
The enemy dropped an item. Let's check it out.
Let's see the item that they dropped. It wasn't an item, it was just currency. But there is an upgrade station here or what? Oh, I should start breaking the barrels. There's currency in them. OPK, KK, wait, what? Plasma damage. Do I do plasma damage? How can I see what damage I do? I mean, if I do plasma damage with my attacks, I wouldn't mind increasing it. If I don't do plasma damage, does it still give me 10% extra damage as plasma? Or does it only work if you already have plasma damage to begin with? Let's see, plasma damage increase. This weapon damage is void, so my damage is void damage. What about my skills? Void, 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 void. Okay. I love that they're using that symbol to tell me what type of damage I do. Comments don't work? What do you mean comments don't work? It is a live stream. Live streams have chat, not comments. Comments start after the live stream ends. So chat is for live streams, comments is for videos. Like recordings of live streams, that's fine. So you can comment after the stream is over, but you can chat before that. And I do enable chat history to replay. There's an option to enable it. I always do it before the stream starts. I go to settings and I wish it was the default option, but the default option is disabled. Chat history, replay chat history is ticked off, and every time I start my stream, I have to go to the settings and enable a few things. For example, there is the sorting of showing the sorting comments by most rated. I'd rather sort them by newest instead of most rated and stuff like that. That's why maybe he's busy. He said he's moving to a new apartment or new place or something. Maybe he's busy with stuff. I don't expect people to be 24/7 in my chat. If they come, if they stay for a few minutes, chat with me, that's definitely appreciated. Some people lurk. He's typing in live chat, but it's not getting through. Well, no idea about that then. Grief, survival skill. Sometimes my restream is not showing me the comments, and then I have to do things to get it. But yeah, sometimes YouTube has problems, sometimes Twitch has problems, sometimes Trovo, and sometimes it's restream for either of those platforms. I think that's a good upgrade. I'm loving the animations. They look cool. These games animations of the skills and attacks. It's not top tier, but it definitely seems fluid. So that's an improvement compared to a couple years ago when I was testing the demo. Thing is, how do I open that door? Do I need to farm something? Get something done? Is there a map I can open? Is there a map? I don't see a map. I'm not sure where to go. Maybe this one? No, this one has been used already. Where am I? Maybe here? No, that's closed. Fuck, I can't find my way. Would have been nice if the game would tell me. Is this arrow telling me go this way, go this way? But when I go that way, there wasn't anything. I'll try going where the blue arrow is telling me again. Maybe I missed a door. Or a switch or something. That's what I missed. It's silly, but yeah.
Your shield has been destroyed. Avoid incoming attacks to regenerate your shield.
Those barrels are not worth destroying. They only give me like 1 or 2 coins each. Okay, it's a turret stage. Let's go to the next planet. So this planet, then another planet, and then boss fight.
Enemies that live on this planet seem to be resistant to petrification.
Oh, tier 3D. Oh, this is nice. It's still void damage, but it has better options on it. Maybe I should have saved some coins. Alright, let's see the free upgrade. Mini boss maybe? So planet 2 was a boss fight. Interesting. I thought I have to reach planet 4 for a boss fight.
Your shield has been destroyed.
Man, I'll die.
Incoming attacks
I will
to
die here.
regenerate your shield.
I don't have healing.
Your suit is severely damaged. Your breaker
Yeah,
suit
I
has
kind
been
of figured.
destroyed.
This character, I
However,
don't like
there
playing
is nothing
melee.
to worry about. I have already prepared a new suit.
Don't
Then
like playing
I'll
melee.
transmit the collected data to Anvil.
But at least I've got some rewards with extra 10% bonus. That's why I played this character, because of the 10% bonus. But I don't think it's worth it to play a character you don't like for the 10% bonus of earnings. Wait, I only got 20? That's with the 10% bonus, just 20? Man, I need thousands of those. I need 5,000 to unlock a new hero. And if I'm only earning 20 per 10 minutes, then that's a big problem. I need 100 minutes for 2,000, which means I need, what, 250 minutes just to get the next character, which is too much time spent just to unlock a single new character.
Let's learn from this mistake. Accessing breaker system.
Now there is no bonus. Oh, this one is the bonus now, and it's a ranged hero. Recover HP when a skill hits an enemy target. That's what I like to see. I need to start unlocking some of that. How do I unlock them? With crafting. How do I craft new stuff? Z crafting. Not enough materials. For this one I think I have... How do I equip Z? %, movement speed. I'd rather have the movement speed probably. But yeah, I actually really only earned 20 VP. So the biggest problem with this game is gonna be extremely grindy if you only earn 20 VP for 10 minutes. Maybe if someone's fast, that would have been 5 minutes. It's still not enough. I was expecting a couple of hundred, 200, 300, 400 for a run like that.
Accessing database.
I have to unlock some of that stuff, and I don't know how to unlock some of those relics. How does one unlock relics? Okay, I guess we have to go.
Collect VP and contribute to humanity.
How do I see those points? VP required for next rank 710. Wow, that is a lot. I'm assuming this is my VP in the... Oh, crowns. I only got 40 crowns, not VP. So crowns is the stuff that I got 40 only, and it costs 5,000 for a new suit. Where is my VP though? I see I need 710, but how much VP did I earn? How much VP did I earn? Where is my total VP? I don't see it. Okay, let's just do another run with this.
Starting procedures for a new
Wait,
exploration.
I forgot to switch. I needed to confirm the switch.
Accessing breaker system. Converting combat system. Accessing breaker system.
Let me make sure that it's using the right weapon. Oh, she's definitely
I've picked
faster.
Up a vault signal.
Can be selected after clearing Campanella. How do I clear Campanella? Oh shit, I need to clear the 1, 2, 3 galaxies. Fuck. What if I never can clear a galaxy? What do I do then? I guess cheating, that's what you do then. Because the game is walking content behind
Have you finished today's quota?
certain things that you may never be able to do. Oh, I'm liking the tornadoes. Oh, and she has a dash. Perfect. Yeah, this is a good character in my opinion. Probably she'll be very
The
squishy,
enemy dropped an
but the
item.
mobility is
Let's
nice.
collect it.
Breeze. Oh, Breeze is a healing station. Oh, I'm loving this character. It has a healing station. Okay, I'll try to rush this stage. I've already seen what needs to be done. Not much damage per hit. With the melee guy, I was pretty much killing them with a single punch. Here I need to hit twice, but that's fine. Full? Full on what? Am I full on coins? Is that what full? This character does 50% of the DPS of the previous one. In terms of damage per second. But still, I'm liking it more because of the range. Ah, this didn't destroy the barrels. Okay. Let's go check this thing here. I think they destroyed the turret. I got 900. I'll probably save that 900. See what they offer me in the next planet. Can I make it 1,000? 996. I can probably make it 1,000 in those 30 seconds. Wanna make sure I've got 1,000. Come on, one more barrow. One more barrow. Cluster. And we'll have it. Now we've got 1,000. Okay. Let's go. If it's a boss fight again in the second planet. Yeah, second planet is a boss fight, and planet number 4 is also a boss fight, it seems. Let's get the free upgrade first. So I upgrade my healing, which should definitely help. So 1200 I couldn't get, but I could get 800 for a purple weapon. And then maybe 200 for a better suit. Or for this. Okay, I think that's good enough. That's my old... I wish I could sell it or salvage it. Max charge. What is the max charge? 2 stacks? Charge of what?
Don't expect any mercy.
Oh, this one is this type of a weapon that you charge up. Interesting weapon.
Your suit is severely damaged. Chill out!
Dude, 1 damage instance and I'm almost killed.
The enemy dropped an item. Let's check it out.
Something purple? What is this? Does this damage me?
Chill out!
Let me heal first. Before I do anything, I want to fully heal. See if I can fully heal. If not, I can buy the healing. So let's just do the next planet, I guess. And I'll heal at the beginning of this one. Unless I already start with full HP. I like this hero because of the healing.
Enemies that live on this planet seem to be resistant to petrification.
Having this weapon.
The enemy dropped an item. Let's check it out.
What is this? Teleporter.
You have more friends now. Take good care of them and protect them. Don't expect any mercy.
Nice. I could use those teleporters. Okay. Where else should I? Oh, there is something here. I'd rather save up. Maybe try a better weapon eventually. Yeah, let's go towards my objective.
Don't expect any mercy. Chill out!
I wonder if I let this guy keep summoning enemies, whether I'll keep earning from those enemies. Boss target seems fun.
Warning, hostile presence.
Chill out! Don't expect any mercy.
Come on, come on, come on. I couldn't hit them from up above. I've got 798. Let's make it 800. Okay, 800 now. Shield. Is that gonna be a defensive boss? Yo, Gottes, welcome back. How's it
Almost
going?
there. Keep going.
Status effect scope, shock target, cryo beam cannon, Zephyr Gatling gun, magazine capacity, skill power, magazine capacity, weapon power when maintaining max charges, weapon power when maintaining max charges, I don't know if I even do status effects. My weapon is ion damage. And I don't think it does any status effects, does it? Raising attack speed of allies. Affected allies are granted knockback immunities. Cast a petrifying sandstorm that can pierce through. Also, I can petrify them. But petrify is the only thing I can do. So I'm not sure I want the status effect stuff. Let's try refresh. Magazine capacity. Two sandstorms for sandstorm. Refund finder. I found my refund. Thankfully Steam allowed me to refund it. It wasn't automatic. I had to write the reason, and the reason being that for 4 hours I was stuck in the my main menu without actually spending a single second playing the game. Oh, this one is a tough one.
Your shield has been
Oh
destroyed.
shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna
Incoming
die.
attacks to regenerate your shield.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat this boss. I guess they balance this game with co-op in mind, rather than solo. Ah shit, my healing skill got used but it didn't trigger itself. No,
Your broker
fuck,
suit
I was
has
so
been
close.
destroyed.
I
Transmitting
was so
collected
close.
data to Anvil.
If only there was a second life. If only you didn't. If only I had like multiple lives, 3 lives, 3 respawns, or 2 respawns for a total of 3 lives. Let's see. And I'm barely earning 50. I need 5,000 to buy a new to unlock a new character. That's barely earning me anything. And I can't even finish the first system. If I can finish the first system, at my first at my WoW level, that's bullshit. Bad design, bad balance. Players should be able to finish the first system and maybe struggle with the second a little. But the thing is, they're walking systems, game mechanics behind reaching and finishing the third system. So that's a bad way to do things, to walk stuff behind behind the behind clearing the galaxy or system or whatever it's called, number 3. Relic replication. So this game would be very grindy. I like it, but it's the only thing I don't like is how little rewards you're
Let's
earning.
learn from this mistake.
It's like it's spitting in your face after you finish a run,
Accessing
rather than
breaker
rewarding
system.
you. If they were giving me 10 times the rewards, so instead of 50 I was earning 500, I would really love it, and I could probably see myself playing it for many hours and many days, especially in co-op. But considering how stingy they are with the rewards, and it makes no sense to be this stingy, it's not like they're selling those characters for real money. So they have the pay-to-win design without the actual pay-to-win. So they have the grindiness of a pay-to-win game, so that you would feel pressured to spend real money. But this game doesn't have the option to spend real money, which is obviously good. Don't let people spend real money to unlock those new characters, but be more rewarding. That's what I would say to the developers. So the progression that players are making is extremely slow, and unless someone really loves slow progression, it's pointless to even consider this game. I'll probably make another 1 or 2 runs, but I can't be bothered. I don't want to do more than 2 hours because, you know, refunds and stuff. More than 3 hours. Right now I've been streaming 1 hour 25 minutes. Let's say 1.5 hours. I can probably make another try.
Accessing breaker system.
Maybe I should try this one, but this one doesn't have healing. But I want to at least show you guys another one. So I've tried Jungler, I've tried Rush, I have tried Shuri. So I will let you decide which one you want me to play. Elsa, Guillotine, or Sandman. Pick one of those 3. Elsa with the dual pistols, Guillotine with the axe, or Sandman with the, I'm assuming, some blaster rifle. Tornado grenade, sand sniper shot, power shield. Summon module, ice wave, ultra beam. And then this one is executioner, and not sure what his other stuff is. And I was playing with this one until now. So Elsa, Guillotine, and man. Maybe let's remove Guillotine from the equation, and it's about deciding between this one and that one. Ultra beam, short range ultra beam deals massive damage. Summon module is I don't know what it is. Summon glacial beast to defend against enemy attacks and return fire safely from behind. Ice wave freezes enemies, destroys projectiles. This one, Tornado grenade to pin down enemies in place and then blast them away with sniper, send sniper shot. Power shield allows to increase survivability. I guess I can try both of them. One run with this and one run with that.
Converting combat system. Accessing breaker
Let me see if I can craft new weapons. I don't have the crafting materials to craft new stuff. Where can I check my crafting materials? Oh, by the way, what can I use my seasonal seasonal points for? Use it, the upgrade. Yeah, but I cannot use the upgrade device because it's locked behind behind content. So I've unlocked bonuses that I could use in the upgrade if only I had access to the upgrade. So I need to finish system number 3, Galaxy.
System.
I need to finish Galaxy number 3 to unlock upgrades, and to unlock the minions or whatever it's called. I need Symphonia to unlock the toys. Bo Mitchell says, how are you? Hey Bo Mitchell. I did not manage to get into Wayfinders and I ended up just refunding it. Because even if I did get into it, it still has XP boosters and other predatory monetization, where you can pay to get ahead of others, and it just doesn't feel right to me to support developers and publishers that are just that greedy. Thankfully, Steam allowed me to refund it, even though I had more than 3 hours in the game, but actually had 0 seconds actually playing the game. It was more than 3 hours in the main menu.
The enemy dropped an item. Let's collect it. The enemy dropped an item. Let's collect it.
Oh, so I can summon this bad boy. This bad boy looks cool. Oh, I think it's maybe a random beast. Maybe it's not always that type of a beast. At least it's random procedurally generated stages every time. And this beast. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna save coins. I don't want to waste them. I wish the beam had more range. Kind of annoying how little range the beam has. If the game was more rewarding, both while inside of a run and at the end of a run, I think it would have been much more enjoyable. That means people would have no trouble reaching and finishing galaxy number
Enemy
3
dropped an item. Let's
to
check
unlock
it out.
those systems that are locked behind it. Right now I feel like I need to start cheating to even complete the first system, let alone the second or third system. And considering how little progress I'm making in terms of permanent progression and rewards, it's gonna take me forever to end up gearing and over gearing to the point where completing system number 1 would be doable without cheating. That's how badly this game is balanced. Again, it's too grindy. It's too grindy, unnecessarily grindy. Again, I'm saving the coins for a good weapon. I want to try and maybe collect 1200 for a big weapon. I only have 650. Wow, this is the worst I've gotten in terms of earnings. I don't even have enough for the 800 cost weapon. That is very bad. Why did it give me... It was short as well. There were less stages this time. Okay, well, we'll see. This boss fight. On the previous hero I completed it.
Enemies that live on this planet seem to be resistant to
See, I can't even get the Zephyr Gatling gun, but I can try the Burning Scatter pistols and see how good those are. Let's do Beast. Oh shit, this is a close range gun. Close to mid-range gun.
Your shield has been destroyed. Avoid incoming attacks to regenerate your shield.
Okay, we won.
Enemy dropped an item. Let's check it out.
Have to maybe heal, but I don't have the healing as an option. No, I do have it. It's okay, let's just heal up. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing the final boss with this, especially with this mid-range gun when the range is needed for that final boss of this
It's so
galaxy.
dry. The upland is drying up.
I could just rely on the beast, but that's not enough damage. To just rely on the beast, it's gonna take forever. Not liking this range one bit. I hope I can collect the 1200 for extra damage.
You have more friends now. Take good care of them. Protect them.
I wonder if I can earn 1200. Almost 1200. I think I'll make 1200 and I might be able to get a legendary weapon or whatever the yellow is called. The next boss fight. It interrupted my casting of the beast. Fuck. Okay, already have 1200, so we're already good for a legendary weapon. Mini boss or a champion or whatever it's called. They killed my robot. Let's call it Jim. They killed Jim. They killed Timmy. Timmy the Tin Man. Or we can say they killed Kenny. The bitches. Let's see. Can I afford 500? I don't think I can. If I can get another 80 points, I can buy this 500 extra HP bonus. Let's hope this gives me the 80 I need. The beast got interrupted again. Okay. I think I can afford 400 for that HP increase. And still have 1200 for a new weapon.
This is where you need to step up. Let's do our best.
Oh. Oh shit, it's not giving me. So homing handgun or Gatling gun. I think the homing handgun would be better because I won't need to charge up. And there's the movement speed bonus as well. %2,000% of weapon damage, of weapon power on hit, but that's 1% chance. So you have to keep upgrading this. Okay, here goes nothing. Send shot. I didn't summon it in the right place, so not that great. No, no, no. I don't have healing, so I gotta be extra careful. This is still the early part of the boss fight. See, the beast is not reaching now. Oh, it summons the beast based on where I am, not based on where my cursor is. Gotten a bunch of HP bars down. I think this is tanking some of the damage for me, but yeah, not much of it. I mean, it is a lot of damage, but not many hits, because there's a lot of damage. Maybe I should put it, I should use the beast further from the, oh shit. I should use the beast far from the boss, so it can tank more hits for me. If I use it here, and hide behind it. I wish I could heal up. I'm not even doing damage for whatever reason. And the beam doesn't have any range at all. It sucks. No, 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 no.
Your suit is severely damaged. Your breaker
fact,
suit has been
such a
destroyed.
difficult boss fight.
Transmitting collected data
Especially,
to Anvil.
it's just a boss fight that's not designed to be easy to do with every single character, and that shouldn't be the case. Every character should be able to do the boss fight solo, just as easy as the others. And they've just designed this for characters with maximum range in every single skill and stuff like that. As how should I say, the niche to do it. Very niche boss design. And again, that shitty 110 crowns that I'm earning is barely enough for anything. So for me, in terms of recommending the game or not, it's a hard pass to anyone who wants to progress reasonably fast. If they make the progression times 10, and now instead of 110 I would be earning 1010, instead of one material maybe I would be earning at least 5 of that material type, so I can use those to craft different guns and stuff. And the progression while you're inside of the maps as well is it's not rewarding enough coins for upgrades if you want to also get weapons. So it's either get upgrades and don't get a weapon when you have the chance, or get a weapon but don't get upgrades so you have enough for the weapon. And that pretty much ruins the whole thing of giving you upgrades after every stage. I think the game is good as an idea, as a design of how you do stages.
worry.
Stage 1,
There is
stage 2,
nothing
3,
that Master
whatever.
can't
Room 1,
do.
room 2, 3, and whatever. And how you progress through the galaxies and stuff like that. I think the biggest problem is that it's just not rewarding enough for your time. And many people would just realize this and just uninstall it before it's too late for a refund. And you don't want people to feel that way when you play your game. You want them to keep playing rather than to quit before it's too late for a refund. Which is exactly what's gonna happen for the vast majority of the people who try this game. Let me double check if my opinion aligns with the majority of people. Mixed reviews. I can see why. And the recent are also mixed, because again, this game was in early access for 2 years. Not sure what they were doing in early access, but this game can be fixed with some tweaks here and there. Some tweaks here and there in terms of numbers. It's easy to fix this game. You just need to change some numbers in the back end. How much you earn after a fight in terms of those temporary coins, how much you earn after a run in terms of cron and all those other things, and how easy and fast it is to progress, to unlock new guns, to unlock new characters to play, and to craft new weapons and stuff like that. The performance is not great either, but that obviously requires more than just changing numbers. So yeah, decent game, but with a lot of ruined potential, is what I could say. So right now, the only thing I could say is maybe wait on this one. Maybe sometimes they would fix it, maybe they wouldn't. Who knows? Thanks for watching me. Tomorrow I'll probably play Angard, another small, not so well known, maybe indie game, action RPG. I'm not sure if it's considered Souls-like or not, but you're not fighting bunches of enemies. You're mostly fighting 1 or 2 or 4, whatever, at the same time. So different pacing. Keep it cool until next time from me, and goodbye.